One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I've got here for you today is an absolutely beautiful 1998 Jeep Cherokee Sport Limited in the ultra rare two-wheel drive edition that does not have the noisy, crappy drive transfer case and all the added maintenance that you have to do with that. This is the one to have. And man, this has got all the options. All the options. And you know it's hip to be square. You don't want that new rounded stuff everybody got. I'll tell you, when I think it was 94 or so, when the 93, I don't know, when the Grand Cherokees came out, they're pretty cool in the limiteds and stuff. I like the leather and the packages they had on them. But I just dig this square body. It's just so classic. They made this forever. Parts are easy. It's cheap to work on. These are nice trucks. And when it comes to, I know it's not a truck. And when it comes to nice Jeeps though, I want the leather. I want the bumpers all the same color. I really don't care about the chrome on one of these. If there's gonna be chrome, there better be lots of it. And they just didn't offer them as loaded in the regular package or such as much. That rhymed. So, it made me like the kind with all the same bumpers and grills and all. This is a beautiful red one. This is an exterior review. I'm gonna go around and show you pretty much any dent, ding, or scratch that I find. Let me show you underneath this truck to start this off. Just absolutely beautiful. It's in great shape. You'll find a tiny wet gasket or something at some place. And let me show you the bottom of the truck here. It's not pouring oil out anywhere or anything, but there is a tiny drip right there. And if I sit up here for 45 minutes or so, there might be a couple little drips. So, it's dripping from the valve cover gasket, it looks like. I'll show you under the hood. I'm not 100% sure on everything. And it's not enough to really worry about if you check your oil every thing. It's just not leaking that much. Beautiful shape. Okay, so let's see underneath. Let me show you down the sides. It's in great shape. You'll find this is just lightly faded a little bit because it's a plasticky type surface. You're gonna find that around these edges there's some beeswax on it. Now I don't know if this thing's been painted or not. I'm guessing no. If they did, they sure did a good job. I don't think this thing's got paint on it. It's just absolutely beautiful. That's a piece of tape that's on it. Oh, it looks like the backing maybe. It is limited, like I said. All the trim is here. A couple little things where they might have opened it into a shopping cart or something there. A little scratch there. There's not much to talk about. A little touch-up chip there. See, you can see a little bit of wax in that line, and it'll come off. Okay, so I'm gonna go back down this side. It's just straight as can be. As far as dings, there's a ding right there, tiny one. There's a tiny, tiny thing right there. And there's something I missed somewhere. There just has to be. It doesn't look like there's a ding in it besides that. Looks nice, looks straight. Across the hood, nice as can be. Little dingy gougey thing right there. Make sure you can see it. There you go. And a little something where some wax got caught in there. Now this car could use a good detail. Same thing right there. A little teeny scratch. If you get up on it, you might find some little tiny rock chips. A chippy scratch. Like something, you know, like that. Yes, my hands are filthy. I've been cleaning cars. So I want to make sure and show you any of that. You know, there's just not much to talk about on that kind of stuff. Then, man, the side's straight. They both are. It's just, there's the roof. It's all in great condition. Not rusted out or anything. Now, the windows are a little streaked on the inside. I hired my 10-year-old nieces to help me. And I'm in trouble if they hear me say that they're both 10, because one's like 9 and one's like 11 or something. I don't know. I'm too old to keep track of that crap. You got a little scratchy gouge there, and a couple little scratchy scratches here, and this is kind of bent just a teensy bit. It's in good shape. Just a little minor scuffage. God, I got all kinds of words here, don't I? A little chip there. A little scuff there. Ding there! And yes, I am happy when I find a ding, because I remember they're on it somewhere. And that's a double ding. Double ding! Lighter there, but... And a little ding there. Okay, on this side. Little tiny scrape. Breeder's just having a... That's my miniature beagle you can hear barking. BeaglesPocket.com. Little scrape there. Couple little chips. Yes, hands filthy, sorry. I feel very insecure about that because my hands are dirty right now. Ding ding. Real little, but they're there. Kind of a smudge there. Very hard to see, but it's there. This stuff is just lightly peeling. There. And there. Other than that, all your trim around this stuff looks great. This could actually use some Armor All or something, some renewing stuff. Door handles, everything in great condition. Mirrors, great condition. All your liner around here, great condition. Limited. I do dig a limited. Now, lost my shoe. Let's go back around this, up this thing, because I know there's a smudge here. And a little smudgy chip there. Wasn't no dingage though, really, besides what I showed you. It's just a straight truck. Let me show you the roof again. And we got these black strips on here that have a little bit of wax on it that I now see that my guy didn't clean off. And he is not, I have a new guy that just really had never waxed anything. So I had him do a very, you know, the weeble wobble low speed type of a buff type thing. It needs, if you did a nice detail and everything, it'd look even better. It is quite the truck. If they did any paint touch up, it seems to me like it was just these pieces, but I don't know if they even did this. It's just a little tiny dry there. But I notice how everything is it's got the fade on it in a couple places where it seems like it's about the right age. Like right there, just a little bit of fade, and that could be polished. People don't like to polish this piece because it'll touch that. And it all looks good. This truck, I mean, if I was rating this thing 1 to 10, 10 being best, nothing's a 10 to me. There's no 10s that exist. There's 9s. God, this would be a strong 8.5 or something. 8.9, somewhere in there. Serious, it is clean as it gets. Drives really nice. I'm going to go over the interior and such in a second here. Let's check out the tires before I go. They're in great shape. Nice tread. Little titties all over the sides of them. Looks like they just put them on there a while back. I don't know if these wheels, I think they probably had a black coating inside of the webbing for that. I don't know for sure. Or inside of the honeycomb, whatever you want to call it. Spider web look. They don't now. Well, they have remnants of. Yeah, these tires are just nice. There's titties all over them. White wall out. That's right. Gotta have white wall out. God, they just put them on there. There just ain't much on them for wear at all. Clean. Okay, at a last final look, what else did I miss? I can't think of much that it would be. The pinstripe going down the sides looks nice as can be. I'll run you along it here. Ooh. There. little scuff there. And small chippage, so small it's pitiful, around the doors right there. Little touched up thing right there. Showed you that. And 4.0 straight 6. Little scuff scratch right there. And man, that's it. I can't see anything else. I'm sure you might find something I missed, but you're going to be pretty hard pressed. Oh, here you go. Little chips like that in the bumper. Wow, painted chrome or metal in the middle. But a couple little chips in it from rocks and such. Scuff here. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. I showed you that one, I think, but it's there. And hipstercars.com. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube, Cereal Marshmallows. Like my video. Comment. Tell me about your old one. Tell me how much you like or dislike these. Whatever it is you want to tell me. Talk to me. I enjoy communicating here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night. Whatever it is, wherever you are. 98 Jeep Cherokee Sport Limited. I don't know whether to say Sport Limited or Limited Sport. I think Sport Limited sounds better. What do you think? Sport Limited or Limited Sport? Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll talk to you. One Owner Car Guy, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Hoo, buddy. I got the awesome 1998 Jeep Cherokee Sport Limited. Or you can call it a Jeep Cherokee Limited Sport. I don't care what you call it. It's sweet. I think the Sport gives you the same color bumper and grille. The Limited gives you the loaded amenities, leather, and all that good plush stuff inside. It's an absolutely beautiful car, truck, SUV. And no, I'm not under the impression it's a Ferrari Testarossa, Testarosstica, or nothing like that. It's just red. And it deserved to have, I had it all flipped up, taking pictures. Next thing you know, I had the seat down. Next thing you know, I had to back up and the seat down and the back doors open. And then I was like, I'm going to take pictures under the hood. Well, shoot, I'll just leave all these up and take some pictures. So while it was like this, I figured, hey, I'll do my first part of my walk around, give you a once around with everything up, show you even the back holds. And that's on a hill. Think about that. Other than that, beautiful truck. And we're going to go around with this, and I'm going to be able to show you under the hood first, just because I'm going to close the hood. So let's do it to it. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put this around my neck to where I don't have any issues. Show you the close-ups on everything. It is the 4.0 straight 6, 4.0. I did mention a leak on it, and it seems like it's back here along this valve cover gasket, which is like a, I don't know, $10 part or something. Nice truck. See, it seems like it goes right back around there. And that's why my hands are always dirty. And it's coming down the side. I don't know for sure, and I'm not the guy to know on that. It's not a lot, but and you just clean down here. Clean. Okay, so I'm going to let this hang around my neck. The light doesn't come on. You know, it might need the headlights on to come on. I don't know for sure on that. That one's faded out, but it's still got all the stickers and everything. Let me hang this down here to where I can do this. There goes that. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. I need a picture right like that. I didn't get no close-ups like that. Okay, let's look inside. I showed you the wheels and tires and all that. Let's start at the back. Let's just start at the back because I've got these laying in here. It's going to be a double whammy. These are in pretty good shape. However, the back one is pretty stained with something that I did not clean these. It looks like it would come out actually. I did not even, my guys didn't even vacuum them, just to be completely honest. But they're nice shape. A little faded probably from over the years. Let's look in here. Absolutely beautiful. And it's the tan everywhere, which is usually pretty dirty. But not here. I'm going to try something. Like, I wonder if that's brighter or if that's brighter. I try and leave it in the middle somewhere. So I leave it like right there. And it could be like that. or it could be like that. So please throw some input like that down below. And I usually leave it right about there. Great condition, piece of plastic there. And let's look, all the plastic going around here, great condition. Paint, I just really don't think it's been painted. You would see, there's been buffed, but you could see he's just in great shape there along those lines. Same thing on the doors, just in great shape. A little bit of fade going along, right along there, you see that? Just lightly faded along that top surface, just from being what it is, older. Back seat, it's in great condition. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this up. And it's so easy, you just put it back, it locks, this one goes down, done deal. You pull it up here, open, you click this little button right there, click, pull it forward, one-handed even. And this, actually, these have to come up, I think. I might have to do this later. Sorry if I'm taking too much time. There we go. Door panels are in great condition, rear and front. There's a look at it with it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back here before I get done with the interior and then just drive off. No spare. Make sure you know that. Little thing is telling me my camera is overheating, which just really sucks. We've been going 5 minutes. Ridiculous. Okay. It's in great shape. And like I say, there's just no sign it's been painted on here anywhere. You would see something along these lines here, and you don't. In fact, you see where it's been rubbing for years, if anything. Look at the seats are in great shape. I already said that a few times. You know, this is in great shape, but there's a couple spots like that starting. Like there and there. Now I can get a headliner done if you wanted it. You got a few years or so left in this one, I'm sure. See, bubbly, just a teeny bit. And it's just from the heat and the SUV especially, it causes them to drop down. These seats are in great shape. Of course, now the sun's came out. Dang it! But you've seen it. A little bit of fold over here. This piece was repaired, I believe, because it's lighter colored, and it was done with vinyl. And it has a crack right there. Just right along there. It's not tearing apart nowhere, and actually it's not through all the material, it's just through the top surface of the material. But it's an issue I want to tell you about because it exists. CDs or cassettes? Are you joking me? All power options. Although I enjoy the sun and like it being out, I like it being off my interior reviews. Everything's in great shape. This is not tore up, but you got a little bit of, let me try and block this, there we go. Got a little bit of fold over there. It's not all the way through nothing, but it's just kind of wore down a teeny bit. This is the original one, I believe. And I could have both of these replaced to match. Really cheap. Floors in great shape. And here's the manual. And what do I mean by I could have them replaced really cheap? Probably 190 to 250 for that side, or probably about 250 to 3 1/4 to do them both. Max! And that's if it even bugs you that much. I mean, it's in great shape. I would do nothing to it. I'd drive it. That's what I'd do. Okay, did I do all the interior? I think I kinda almost did. And before this overheats, I'm gonna walk around it and show you outside with the sunlight a little bit. There we go, it's going bye-bye. All right, I'm back with you. My camera got hot there and shut off. So I'm gonna go inside, show you all that. Beep, 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 all that good stuff. You can see these seats without the sun as well. And down here, nowhere on the pedals. Okay, let's look at the interior, the options, stuff like that. little things that sometimes break in these. This is nice and tight. Never been used. 122,678. Nice truck. Auto window down on this side. You can push it and stop it. Windows are good. Wow, they do go all the way down on the backs of these. That's pretty long in life for them to do that. Usually, they go halfway for the kids in back or whatever, you know. Interesting. That works, but oh, there it goes. You gotta open yours. Interesting. That's loose. I want to make sure and show that. Now let's go for out, in, up, down. This one. Out, in, up, down. A little bit more than it was to where I can get it where I want it. Light. US metric. Change your temperature display there. Step. Oh wow. Wow. Everything's all up here and stuff. Cool stuff. Didn't know it had the trip computer. This has the Pandora and all this stuff. It all works. USB connector on the Alpine CDE 122. Showed you the book. Dash is in great shape. As you can see, there's a little bit of something here from, he might have had a little speaker or something there. Same thing as the other side. This top piece is faded. This right here, as you can see, is kind of worn. That's the main part that's worn there. And you know what? I just know that I'm going to get out of her way. How's it going? Good, long time no see. Okay, so that's the interior. I have shown it all. I actually got out to make sure I wasn't in her way. Seat, forward, backward. I wonder if that's working. The up and the down. I think it's supposed to be up and down. Well, it's moving something, but I don't know if that's going up and down, back and forth like it should on that. I know the back thing is a push adjust, so it works. That's everything. I don't know if the other one is the same way on electric, so I'll double check to make sure. No, so we know it works. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. That's the interior. There was a link at the beginning to show you the exterior, and at the end here there'll be a link to the test drive. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Beautiful Jeep. Jeep Cherokee Sport Limited. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And that's what this is. It's a 1998 Jeep Cherokee Sport Limited. So you got the same color bumpers and grille and basically everything. It's not blacked out or chromed out or anything like that. It's redded out. And this bright red on this truck, SUV, Jeep, looks great. I got corrected yesterday for calling it a Jeep. Well, technically, that's not really a Jeep. They're the CJ5 is a Jeep, the Wranglers, and yeah. You see the side right there? Well, actually, don't say it says Cherokee. The front right there, it says Jeep, and it is a Jeep. SUV, this is a nice Jeep. Look at that grill. And I enjoy getting 1, 2, and 3 owner, sometimes 3. 1, 2, and sometimes 3 owner. sometimes 4 if it's really been taken care of. And it depends on the older it gets, you know. This is a 20-year-old car now. So, I mean, something that's had 10, 15 owners, not into it. This thing has been well maintained, taken care of. It's a nice Jeep. I'm going to go around the block, show you a test drive and all that good stuff. I just can't stop walking around this big boy. You can hear my dad coming. He's way down there. Takes that turn real wide with his big old Benz. Watch you go up the hill. Any cars you need, check out oneownercarguy.com. I probably shouldn't show other things. I don't have enough zoom. Okay, here we go on the test drive. Why do I bring that up? Because if you ever seen a Mercedes-Benz with bullhorns and big old trucker stacks on it, if you haven't, you need to check out my channel. Enter Redneck Mercedes. You'll see an interesting video. You can hear it coming, I'm sure. Okay, let's do a test drive. I've showed you the interior, went over all that. The one option that I didn't show is the cruise control. That works. Radio is fine, but I don't play them in my videos. And we're off. Nice driving, nice shifting. At 122, this bad boy is just barely broken in. I like to get over in this lady here. She's kind of handicapped or something. I'm afraid she's gonna fall over in the street one day. But she's a trooper, man. She goes up and down this hill more than I'd ever want to. So does this Jeep. This Jeep is bad to the bone. I'm gonna slow down to about 15 here. Speed limit's 40, and then we're gonna nail it. That's 40, just like that, 15 to 40. I'll show you the speedo on the next one. God, the downshift and upshift is just awesome on this Jeep. These are very nice to drive when they're nice and tight like this, and this is a very tight rig. Just like that, man, up to 40. It's a little muscle truck, for sure. Run, Forrest, run. You know, honestly, I was going around a corner yesterday. It was not this street, but 2 streets over, and I was making a right. And I got on the thing just a teeny bit. I didn't really get on it. I just kind of, how come, you know? And I zoomed this way out now, so it might be bouncy. I wanted to see that car. Yeah, buddy. Anyways, I was making a right and broke these back tires loose, just like it ain't no thing. Now, I'll tell you what, I can either talk on these test drives or not talk. I'm sure there's a happy medium. Sorry if I'm boring you or something. It's also very uncomfortable to make these videos and not talk. Brakes is just stops right now. It's in great shape. It's low mile. It's taken care of. Anything can go wrong on these trucks at any time. But you should have a very good chance of this being a very long-lasting rig. These 4.0s go forever. We'll let him get ahead of us. I barely even. Right to 42, 43, because it's 45 out here. Just like that. I mean, it's just smooth going. And I'm gonna go from a 40 down to a, right now, 20 type thing. I mean, it's just the brakes, the acceleration, the shifting. And we are out of fuel. Not really. We're getting there. We got 1/8 of a tank. Wow, the 1/8 of a tank warning. Isn't that awesome? Okay, well, this has pretty much been your test drive. I'm gonna go back up to the end of the road there, to the end of the road, to the end of the line, and show you an outro, I guess you'd say. There'll be a link at the beginning of this video to the previous one, which would be should be the exterior. My camera's getting hot again because I just filmed the exterior. Now I filmed the interior. I'm gonna turn the AC on. Hang on a second here. Boom. And there it goes, buddy. Can't beat that. And it is ice cold AC. Just as nice as it can be. And you might hear a little bit of whooshing. I'm actually hoping it can make my camera not be so messed up. Now I'm telling you, this Jeep ride's pretty nice. But right now, well, I'm back with you, and I'm here to tell you, number one, flashers work. I didn't know they went that way on this. And number two, in about 40 seconds, my air conditioner cooled my camera down enough to start again. Now, I was talking about the road. You can see me going all over the place. They've got it torn up. If I wanted to get over here, rides like a dream. Get over here. Not so much, it's at 2 levels. So it is an off-roadable thing. Now this one, it's gonna get a few more miles per gallon. It's the 2x model, it's not the all-wheel drive model, and you have no option for that. And so that is another thing about it. In San Diego, who needs stinking 4x? You're not gonna use it. Kind of cool for jumping being 2x2, 2x4, 2x also. There you go. This is a nice driving truck. Now we died on the trip here and all that. I'm running out of fuel and I've got to be able to make it home about 10 miles. So I'm going to tell you what, I'm still going to put my personal walking at risk and all this and do another run down the road, because that is like quarter throttle. And it's up to 35 like it ain't no thing. Like it ain't no thing. Honestly, it's too cold in here now. It is chilly, willy. And it feels nice. We're gonna slow down a bit and lay on that pedal a bit. Such a nice power band on it. Enough to keep you enthused about the driving, and not too much to get you in too much trouble, maybe, hopefully. Guess it depends on you. God, you've got to let off. That's like 2/3 to 3/4 pedal. And the thing just wants to catch air and rip them loose when you go over things. Looked like a police Nissan. It really did. I was like, oh damn, it's the cops. It wasn't the cops. Mustang, you don't want to take on the Jeep. Dude flirted on me. I seen his car jerk. Car jerk. Okay, so that's that. We're back. We're slowed down to about 5 and we're up to 40. Just like that. That was some nice torque thrust wheels on that Mustang back there. You just seen him turn. Okay, well, that's your test drive. I'm gonna go right back up to the house here and I'll get out and show you last little bits and pieces of this Jeep. I feel out going up my mom's driveway. I might just a little bit. Okay, that's good enough. Just a little bit of pedal too. I only put it down 1/4 of the way. Just a teeny bit. They know I'm here though now. Like, oh, Nathan's home. I've been doing that since I was 14 years old at their house. That's the car I was telling you about. So you might want to check that out. It's unique. Sometimes when the AC's on, light little belt squeal every once in a while. Haven't heard it now. That's the deal. That is your Jeep. Now there's one thing on this truck that comes with it, or if it just absolutely bugs you, I'll get off of it. I consult and work with a company, and you can go to this website and get oodles and bunches off. Check it out. Use coupon code SERIAL and you get a huge discount on anything on the site livewirenergy.com. As far as my cars go, check out oneownercarguy.com. Not only oneownercarguy.com, I have more of a list on hipstercars.com. Beautiful truck. I've been driving it around town a little bit and I absolutely love it. Make sure and subscribe on YouTube. Comment down below. I'll put a link to subscribe and a link to the previous videos or something at the end of this video. And I really appreciate you watching and hope you have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is the Jeep Cherokee Sport Limited. And I got to end up here because look at that grill.